Welcome to another Wednesday. We are your Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia. How's it going, Ambrosia?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. It's another Wednesday, and we hang out every single Wednesday. We talk about geek stuff and all the crazy cool stuff that happened since the week before. But before we do, Ambrosia, we always check in with each other and talk to each other about some of the breaking news and stuff like that. But what's been going on with you since last week? I know you're gearing up for something this weekend, right?
Yes. Actually, tomorrow. I'm super excited. No, last weekend I got super sick. Like right after it was like because last week we did our flippy floppy and we were on Thursday. So literally as soon as our show ended, I went to bed and then I never recovered. So like I had this really bad like head cold. It was a little rough. So I was in bed from like Thursday night till about Sunday.
Well, that stinks. I will give you a virtual bowl of soup. How's that? Here we go.
I appreciate that.
But I'm so sorry. That stinks. I wish you would have told me a little bit sooner. I would have said, go get your rest in anyway. But we did.
No, I didn't know. Like it was literally like right after the show, and I was like, I don't feel good.
You know what? It's so crazy. There's been times where I was like in the middle of like a stream or like a really big, huge interview for a podcast or something, and I got sick in the middle of it one day, and I was just like
stomach sick.
Yeah, and as soon as the stream ended, I was like sweating bullets. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh no!
But we've it's been pretty crazy over here too. We're gearing up, getting closer to Christmas next weekend, right?
Oh my gosh, 10 days.
Oh gosh,
Are
10
you ready?
days. We've been done for quite a while. I'm excited about that. But
good.
I'm ready. I'm ready for I'm ready for this year to be over. But yeah,
I'm ready. Like I think we've been saying that like every year now for like the past. Last year, we're like, this year's gonna be better. This is gonna be the year, and then it's like,
right. Well, Ambrosia, let's go ahead and get into our first segment here.
Okay.
Really our first segment is we kind of sit back, we talk to each other, and see what's on our watch list. So, because I feel like that's what we're inching towards. So let's go ahead and play this awesome intro for our new little segment opener here for the What's on Your Watch List. All right, Ambrosia, this is part of the show where we talk about what is either on our watch list or has been on our watch list or what's coming or going. So Ambrosia, I know you're gonna go see Spider-Man tomorrow, right?
And Friday and Saturday.
You've got, oh my gosh, you got tickets for every day this weekend.
I do. Yep. Well, it's because like we had like the AMC stub, our stub card, and so technically like it's the same price. So it's like paying 3 for the price of 1. And so our group of friends were like, should we go multiple times? So we're like, all right, let's do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we already have our tickets for tomorrow night, Friday and Saturday.
That's really, really cool. So okay, I'm gonna wait a little while to go see it with my son. I don't know how I'm gonna stay away from all the spoilers.
I know, that was my biggest concern because people suck, and like I haven't found any spoilers like on TikTok. Like I'm pretty good at like scrolling really quick, or people will like give you your warning. But the place that I find that spoil it the most is like on Twitter, because you just like see feeds.
Yeah. I think what is it? I think Twitter's probably the only place that you will find, because it's really hard to stay away from all that stuff, right? Because it's just in your feed. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm gonna try, because Ambrosia, there's already spoilers already out there hitting like, because it's already been released overseas and things of that nature. But yeah, that's absolutely.
Has it?
Yes, it has. So
oh no,
we're gonna get into some of the news about that here in a second. But you know what's back for me, Ambrosia? This one I've been waiting for quite some time, and I'm like anticipating the next episode because we binged the first one. Fun, but boom, right here, 90 Day Fiance.
Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Please tell me everything.
So everybody, like, this is my guilty pleasure.
Oh my gosh, that was my guilty pleasure. I loved it
right,
so much.
I think it's everybody's guilty pleasure, right? But this is my guilty pleasure because I watched this with my wife, and we actually kind of enjoy our time together when we do. It's just mindless television. Yeah, it's kind of bad because we're listening to other people's problems, but it's like, I'm okay with watching it. I don't know if it's just like it's like it's watching a train wreck, Ambrosia. I'm sorry. It's like
it is, and it's like nice because it's not your train wreck.
I think that's probably why, right? But what else is on your watch list, Ambrosia?
Well, I was talking about Dirty John, and so I finally finished season 2 of it, and that one was really good as well. So that was a Netflix series, and it has to do with like murder, or like actual like real murders, and then they dramatize them, but they do a really good job at it. So definitely Dirty John. And then I watched Secret Window, which I've never seen before with Johnny Depp. And I was like,
it's pretty good, actually. I think that was an underrated film, I believe.
I agree. However, I was also on NyQuil, and like a mix between like Dayquil and NyQuil, and so like the whole time, like it was a legit like fever dream, and I was like,
you were what do they call it? Robo tripping?
Yes, it was like the most.
You were over Robo doesn't trip.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was definitely a trip.
That's funny. We got a comment here. Either of you watch Succession season 3 just finished with a bang? I have not. But I have been hearing a lot of good stuff about it. The CEO of Scout Comics, he's a good friend of ours, and we talked to him. And if you look through his feeds, he's been watching it, and he was like very, very impressed. And I don't know if you guys know a little bit about him. He works with another publishing company in the film, adapting comic books and film and things of that nature. So I think I kind of I'm cool with his thoughts on some of these things. So I'm intrigued, and I think I'm gonna go and start it from the beginning. but I've got so much to watch, Ambrosia.
I know. Wait, where could you find this at?
I believe it's on HBO. If I'm not, hey, next issue. Can you please let us know if it's on HBO? I can't remember if that's fact. I think I've seen it on there. Section also has the best gifts. That's awesome. I'm very sure people are ranting and raving about it. It's really good. So it's on my list.
HBO
yeah, it's
Max.
on
Okay.
HBO Max. Thank you.
I have HBO, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I never realized that we had HBO Max until when I was a kid. I always knew people would talk about like HBO Max as like the naughty channel because they have like and so I remember one time it was right when after like my husband and I switched like joint bank accounts, and there was like a purchase for like HBO Max, and I was like,
you're like, are you watching naughty videos?
Yes, I was like, you pay for videos? And he's like,
oh my gosh, Ambrose. Okay, I gotta tell a story, and this is probably like TMI here, but okay, and if this has to do with a little bit of like my wife thinking that I was doing naughty things in the bed next to her. Like, okay, so there was a night me and her we were sitting down and watching a movie or something, and we were like hanging out, eating some fruit and just munching on a fruit platter, right? And we were tearing it up, Ambrosia. We were like, yes, this is like the best fruit platter in the world. And then later on, we get to bed. We go to bed early, and I break out in hives all over my body. But I'm asleep, and I don't know that and I guess my wife says that I started itching or making this movement where the bed was shaking, and she looked at me and my hands were down scratching my legs, but she thought I was being naughty underneath the blankets.
Oh my gosh.
And then she like pulled open the blankets, but then she saw that my body was just full of hives and like rushed me to the emergency. I guess I was allergic to something we ate from that fruit platter. But
oh no, did you ever figure out what you're allergic to?
I know they said your best bet is to go back and grab that fruit platter and try everything little by little. And I said, I'm good on that. So
you definitely should,
without going to the doctor and getting those how they do the allergy test and they poke you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously, without doing all that stuff, they said, well, the best way is to go get that thing again, eat one piece and figure it out. So
well, I am glad that you are okay. And
that's my hilarious story where my wife thought I was doing something naughty.
Never know. But yes, so now I've learned that HBO Max is more than just those adult channels.
Yeah. So you talked about season 2. I don't know if you remember me telling you, dude, I just started watching this show on Apple Plus.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm on season 2 now, Ambrosia.
Are you really?
I'm on season 2. I binged the heck out of that thing. I watched like at least 1 or 2 episodes every night. Like when everybody go to bed, I was like, I'll stay up. I'm gonna watch this because this is so good. I don't know if you guys know what C is. It's on Apple Plus, and it's kind of a post-apocalyptic world TV show where there's generations of people where they're born without sight. And all of a sudden, a handful of people are born with sight, and comes sight. Where in a world without sight is power. So people are trying to, obviously seize power by seizing these people with sight. So it's a really good show. Batista just showed up in this season, so he's doing really good. I liked it. I like it a lot. Really good. Another one dropped that the kids were excited about, Ambrosia. Rumble.
Ooh, what is it? Rumble.
I'm excited about it too.
What's that?
It's a show. It's like it's an animated show. It's on I believe Paramount Plus, and my kids are just super excited about it.
Really?
Moana McAdam says, yes, such a great show. I don't know if she's talking about Succession or
C.
Or C, and so good. Okay, probably C. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. My kids are all excited. Anytime there's a new animated film, I'm always excited because I get to hang out with the kiddos, and it's something that they just hang out and watch over and over and over again.
And that's so good because I am not the biggest fan of animation. So
That's
I
cool.
would love, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, so Moana was, I guess she was talking about the TV show, the show C. I guess she had a panel discussing C. That's really awesome. Hey, maybe we should have her come on in. Hey, Moana, if you're available, I'll send you a link if you want to join us. If not, that's more than fine. But yeah, because I would love to hear your thoughts on C. Super cool stuff.
Yeah, I need to jump on that.
Oh, but the baby he must have he's crying down there. She says, I want to watch stuff on Paramount Plus, but jam at my limit on scripts. You know what? You know what we just did? Just to talking about at your limit with these things. I just literally we went from like having the tiers of like no ads and all this stuff and like paying this premium price. I was like, I think it's time to bring these things down and kind of like watch where we're spending our stuff. And we've gotten rid of a couple of streaming services ourselves, Ambrosia.
I know. And I think that's one that we don't have because there's a show on Paramount Plus that I really wanted to watch, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so it's funny because people are like, "Oh, we canceled our cable so we could get these subscriptions." But then by the time you get all the subscriptions, they're like as much as cable.
Oh yeah, and by the end of it, yeah, it turns into the same amount, right? Because after all these subscriptions, JL says so I guess I should cancel those fruit baskets that we had scheduled for Joey.
That's a good call, JL.
Probably,
not only for him, but for Elizabeth as well, just for like everyone's like mental health.
Right. Hey, Yuki Dog Zombie, hello, how's it going? Thanks for hanging out. It's Yuki.
I also watched 13 Ghosts. I watched 13 Ghosts for my first time. And I was expecting, like, I could have sworn this was the movie where everyone gets cut in half on a boat. Like, there's a scene where, like, this little line thing drops and, like, everyone just gets cut in half. But, so I kept, like, waiting for this moment to happen, and it never happened. Yes, you are correct. I realized it was the movie Ghost Ship. So I watched this whole thing, like, when is it happening? And I was not. It was the wrong movie.
Oh man, that's what. We can. Mona, if you're still there, please drop some links and tell us a little bit about your Kickstarter because she's doing an amazing Kickstarter right now, and I think it's the last day of the Kickstarter, so they're giving it a push. So really cool. OMG 13 Ghosts. What a throwback. A lawyer does get cut in half though. That's funny.
That's true. Also, so I realized during this weekend when I was sick and like going through Netflix, my comfort movies are horror movies or like suspenseful movies because I'm like, it's a holiday. You should be watching like The Grinch and like those Hallmark movies. And I was like, give me Secret Window. Give me The Conjuring.
So I you know what I watched? Because my wife the other day was watching. Sometimes she like when she gets in the mood to like bake and cook, she watches baking shows or she watches Food Network, right? So just the other day, the Pioneer Woman, Ree Drummond or whatever, popped up, right? And so we watched it, and I guess she was doing a promotion because she's in a movie, and we watched that. Yeah, she's in a movie, and we watched it today. It's like a candy coated Christmas or something like that, and it's like a Hallmark type movie, and we were like, "Yep, watching it." So we are down for that cheesy Hallmark stuff all day long.
No, not me.
Had to be nightmare shooting that movie with all the glass in the set design.
Oh yeah, and 13 Ghosts.
Oh yeah, is that that's?
Have you seen 13 Ghosts?
That's 13 Ghosts. Is that with what's his name? The guy, dude from SLC Punk, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's old school where they those ghosts. That's back like when like CGI was like a new thing, right?
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard. Yeah, there we go. I forget his name. Hey, what's up, Kevin? He says there's a Grinch Halloween special. You could have a appropriate holiday show on horror. That's cool. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, that's such an old school show, Ambrosia. I've never even. Tony Shalhoub was in there too. Yes, Tony Shalhoub. There's so many people from that. Oh man. Oh, the Kurt Russell Christmas movie where he's like, he's Santa Claus and his wife is Mrs. Claus.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that will do. We have watched that heck out of that movie with the kids, like seriously. Like serious. Okay, she's sending me stuff. We'll post all that stuff. We'll push all that stuff out for her.
Oh, I do love Kurt Russell. Yeah. Overboard. That was like one of my favorites.
Did you like the Overboard reboot?
I don't think I even watched it.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
I if they try to remake something, I typically don't. Keep it with the original.
It's so bad, Ambrosia.
Did you like the new Home Alone?
Nope, that's so bad too. My kids are all about it though. Overboard from the 80s. Yep, Overboard from the 80s.
Even though I was born in the 90s, I have an obsession with 80 movies.
Yep. All right, Ambrosia. Let's get to some DC news. What do you think? You want to get to some DC news?
No, I
what
have
happened?
No idea.
Is there I got a comment that I got to pull up. He said he didn't even know that there was a remake. Yes, there's a remake with I forget the names. Ambrosia, pull it up for me.
Okay. Overboard
it's the chick from the Mom TV show, Anna Faris. There we go, Anna Faris.
Oh,
Anna Faris, and I forget the dude. He's huge in Mexico. I forget his freaking name. Eugene? Is it? He's got a really weird name, and I forget his name.
I don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, I know. I forget his name, but he's so good. He's doing the crossover thing from the Mexican films to that realm to American films. So cool.
His name in the chat because I don't. Can I chat?
Yeah, thing? You should be. You should be able to.
I don't think I can. No,
that's weird.
But I'm going to put it in our private chat, and then you could try to butcher it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Eugenio Derbez, yeah. So it's Eugene. It's Eugene. So in English. So I knew it was anyway. Eugenio. And Neo. I don't know. I butcher names, and I'm Mexican, and I can't even speak. I can't even do it.
I know. I'm right there.
That's horrible, right?
I know.
But man, we got it's so hard to pronounce our names though. Even like I've even met people who can very some crazy names. Like I have a great grandmother. You want to know her name, Ambrosia? What? Her name is Projedes, and it's spelled Prox. So it's such a cool, beautiful name, but the way it's spelled, you will never be able to say it the way you read it. It's crazy. Okay, we got gotta hop off. Okay, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, Ambrosia, next up on DC news. That's what we're talking about here. So DC news, did you see? I'm actually really excited about this one. Naomi trailer. Have you seen this one?
No, I haven't yet. Did it come out?
You haven't seen the Naomi trailer?
No.
It's actually really good. It kind of gives a feel of it. It's totally a CW show, but I'm down for it. I'm down.
Wait, what do you mean? It's like totally a CW? Like it's just like the vibes and everything?
Yeah, the vibes in it, yeah, the vibes and the look of the production style and everything. They kind of have a production style, you know what I mean? The CW superhero shows, the DC shows, they all kind of have a very similar vibe to it, and I mean that's not bad. I like it. It's enjoyable, but But I'm down for it. I'm open to it. I'm just so far behind on all the other stuff that I'm just like, I can't. If they're gonna connect it into like the Arrowverse, the Flashverse, or whatever they're calling it, I'm gonna be way behind because I'm so far behind on that stuff.
So am I. So am I. I'm very behind on.
So since we're talking about the CW here, remember in when they did the DC fandom and they talked about the Gotham Knights video game?
Yeah.
You remember that? So guess what? Now apparently there's news that they're going to be developing this into a series over at the CW. I don't know if it's going to be animated or if it's going to be live action. I could only imagine it's going to be a live action thing. So we're going to get, Robins and Batgirls and Red Hoods, casted somehow, some way, in some form, but it's in development over at the CW. And I don't know if people are like freaking out about this because this is such a good storyline and they're taking it over to CW and people are like, why there? Why, like, people are like wanting it to be a HBO Max show or like something a little bit more, in that realm. But they're all the same production studios. They're all the same people. I mean, that's all the same people who are doing it. So whether it goes on HBO Max or CW, I guess it just means that it's going to be a little bit edgier if it's on HBO. I don't know. How do you feel about that, Ambrosia?
I'm not really like super.
So you know the storyline to this video game, right?
No.
Where supposedly Batman Bruce Wayne is dead, and you got you got Batgirl and Red Hood and Nightwing and Robins trying to the city's going crazy because everybody knows Batman's dead and all this crazy stuff happens. So they're just taking out the villains. You know what I mean? They're going through the city, and I'm sure they're probably gonna I haven't played the game, and I'm just remembering of my memory from DC fandom. So if you guys have played the game, if it's out, or I don't even know if it's out yet, but if you guys are playing the game, a little bit more about it, please let me know if I'm wrong. Yeah, but it sounds like such a good storyline.
It definitely sounds really good, and that's where I wish that they would like turn the stories into like comics or something, because I don't play the video games. But like everyone tells me like the stories are so good. That's what I hear. But make it into a book. I'll read it.
Right. All right, we got some more news here. We got J.K. Simmons, who is playing Gordon in the Batman, and he reveals whether it is connected or not. So what do you think, Ambrosia? I don't even know that there's any Batgirl happening. Like this one came out of left field for me until we found out that who was being casted for Batgirl.
Oh my gosh.
Remember back then?
Yeah, but I think I'm pretty sure J.K. Simmons at one point, didn't he also play he played Commission Gordon in Justice League. Yeah. And then wasn't he also Jonah Jameson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always find that like super weird when they do that. But I think he will. I liked him when he was in Justice League, so I think I'm excited. I love Gordon. He's like, I think
he did a good job. And J.K. Simmons, he says, who debuted as Commissioner Gordon in Justice League, recently detailed that while his take on the character was introduced in the narrative in the upcoming film, solo film Batgirl, he will head into new directions that aren't connected to what he has seen in Gordon's previous outing. So the way he's worded it almost makes it sound like it's not going to be connected, but I mean, he was only in those movies for so long, and they, what kind of direction are you gonna like? What kind of character development or direction in a character that has this much to go off of You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
to have a script where you have more character development, obviously. I mean, obviously, if you know Batman comics, you know Gordon. That's a pretty huge character, but in what the director gives you in these moments, I understand the perspective he's saying it. I think it's just like one of those things that actors do that when they're wordsmiths, you know what I mean? They say things to kind of throw you off, so to make you think that of things that it said. But I think,
and I hate that so much.
I feel like it's gonna be connected. It has to be connected. How else? Why else would they make this move?
Right. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
The Batman trailer from WB Japan channel, we got some new footage. I have not seen it. That I could stray away a little bit from some spoilers. But I mean, I'm down for that if it's just a little bit more, because I watched the Spider-Man ones, but I have not seen.
Oh no, WB has a Japan channel.
The WB, I'm sure they have. It's probably like, because sometimes they do different trailers and different footage and stuff for overseas and stuff. I don't even know why they do that. I don't know why. Weird.
Interesting. I had no idea.
I don't get it either. But here we got some more Batman news here, Ambrosia.
Okay.
Supposedly they're doing some testing for 2 different cuts of the Batman movie.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I think this could be a good, he says the WB Japan YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing stuff like that with what was it we were talking about last week when we were talking about the Twitter in like India for Spider-Man that could have dropped some spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of drop spoilers like that every month. But so the Batman supposedly is testing 2 different cuts of the movie. I'm wondering, is this could be a smart move, right, Ambrosia? Because we have all these people wanting the Snyder cuts, and we want the David Ayer cut, right? And these different directors cuts and things of that nature. So I think it's a smart move to test those in the market first. But what do you think we're gonna get? Do you think we're gonna get a good version, or we're gonna get an executive cut where they're like,
I think we're gonna get a good version. I think they learned that with like the Snyder cut and
now
how
the
much
cut.
Yes. And
especially now that we've seen like different versions of Jared Leto's the Joker in different looks that they had, and it's crazy.
Yes, very much so. So I think that they are doing that to see, so we don't have this like what we could have had, but what we got. That instead they're just doing, and honestly, I think that's good. Like same with like what Sonic the Hedgehog, when when they first released his first like appearance, and they had so much like negative feedback. Like I commend them for going back and fixing
changing things up,
before the movie came out. And so I think
But this was the biggest thing though. When everybody did that, everybody went and said, "No, you have to change my Sonic. He has to look like Sonic, right?" And then they got what they wanted. They're like, "Okay, the masses got what they wanted," and then nobody went to go see the movie.
Yeah, and that goes back to people just complain because people are mean, and you can't please everyone, and that's the dumb thing. Like I hate it so much. People are going to complain and like throw their fists. Like I know we're going to talk about Hawkeye here shortly, but like I just keep watching it, and I'm like, dang, this is so good. Yeah, and then knowing that
today we're gonna, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we're gonna talk about episode 3. It's 3 and 4, right? Because 5 came out today. Is that correct? Yeah. So we're going to talk about episode 3 and 4. We are not going to talk about the episode that came out today.
Nope. So, I haven't even watched it.
We haven't watched it. We do that on purpose so that we don't, slip with the spoilers here. So we only talk about what we remember from the last few episodes. So just letting you guys know. Sorry, go ahead, Ambrosia.
Oh my gosh, no, you're fine. But we live in a society where we are entitled and we want instant gratification, and we like to complain and then not even, it doesn't even affect us. Like the people who are complaining, it was the kids, like the people who are Sonic the Hedgehog fans and everything. But then in the reality of it, they're like, yeah, but like I wasn't really gonna go watch the movie.
Right? They're like, I just wanted to complain about it, but I wasn't gonna go watch it.
Yes.
Like, what do you think? I'm dumb. I'm gonna go watch it. I'll complain about it.
Yes, 100%. And that's
next issue says all the Batman news. I got 7 Bat Family comics this week, so I think I like Batman stuff. Matt Reeves knows what he is doing, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he's doing a good job. I think he knows what he's gonna do. He is smart. He's doing this for smart, right? He's giving us little by little, but what are we gonna get? I was kind of a little weary of this kind of Batman or this person being the Batman, but I like what he's looking like. I like what I'm seeing.
I am forever going to be questioning this person who they have being Batman until I actually see it, because Robert Pattinson has said from the get-go that he regrets doing Twilight. He hasn't ever fully come out to say it, but he regrets it. And it's reasons like this, because I cannot get sparkly Edward Cullen out of my head being Batman. But Danny, I have a question, because Danny is next issue podcast. How are you able to keep up with all 7 titles of the Bat Family stuff? Because we have
it's so hard.
Batmans, 3 or 4 Batmans.
Ambrosia, check this out. So before all this crazy stuff we're doing right now, I was a part of a Batman podcast.
What?
Where we would record every week, and we would take books, the books that came out every week, and we would do reviews and all that stuff. And we actually were doing it, and we did it for 2 or 3 years straight, every single week, reading every single book. And it was rough, but we did it, and it was fun. But I was just like,
it's a lot.
It is. It gets, when they get in all those tie-ins, it gets a little rough, and you can get lost in some of the story.
Reality, yeah. Most definitely.
He says, "I just buy them. I don't read. I don't read them." Yeah, okay. There you go. So, but yeah, some of the stories though, you can get a little lost in some of those. I remember there was was it a Superman or some kind of crazy tie-in where I remember hearing one of the creators say, I had this all mapped out and all good to go, and then they came in and they wanted me to write a whole other story to do this tie-in, and I had to basically pause my whole entire storyline that I had set up for these next issues. Some of these creators have these issues set up, and now now you have to deviate and change the story a little bit to incorporate this new story that you're writing for the tie-in. So you're oh, it's rough. So I understand, and those things from the creator standpoint gets a little rough, but you're a Marvel and a DC creator, you just kind of do it, right? You just you got it, sir.
Okay.
You got it.
No, I think it's good that they're going to be testing two cuts of the movie, honestly.
Yeah, super cool. We got tons of, okay, let's move into some Marvel news, and then we'll move right into your what's in your pool.
Cool.
Because there's lots of Marvel news, and I want to blast through this as much as possible here if we can, because I don't want to talk about too much about the stuff. But here's the first one. I want to talk about this one. Did you see this one? The Thor, not thought.
Oh.
Thought. There. I was
what'd you call me? Remember when that word used to be
that was a bad thing. Thor Love and Thunder fake poster. Did you see this, Ambrosia?
No.
Oh, it's so funny, so good. And people are
I
do have a picture of it. and people are flipping out. They were going all crazy and all nuts over this, right? I think it came at the perfect time because everybody was talking about those Spider-Man No Way Home posters and how bad they were.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm gonna show this. Here next issue says, unless I'm reviewing it, I just wait until the arc is done. For example, I finished Batman Imposter because the 3 issues are complete.
That makes sense.
That's good. And that's why a lot of people tend to do the whole like read them in trade and stuff like that when you're just reading them and doing things like that. But look at this, Ambrosia. Check this out. Boom. Look at that.
Okay.
Can you see that? I'll pull it up. Boom, in front of everybody here.
But look, we have a Jane Foster as Thor, and that's exciting.
But look how bad this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay, so people were going nuts over this, thinking that it was absolutely real, and they were just like, oh my gosh, this is just as bad as the Spider-Man ones and all this stuff. And and then Taika Waititi went and like definitely because people thought this was real. Taika Waititi went onto social media and shut this poster down.
Good.
So this poster is not real.
Because we don't have any posters, right?
No, there's nothing. That's the thing. There's nothing that came out yet. And that's the whole problem. But it was freaking hilarious because as soon as I saw this picture and everybody went nuts, and it was like Twitter went crazy until Taika Waititi went and shut it down.
Well, A for effort. They tried. I hope they got a good job or they got a good grade on their final project. It was like their art final.
And then we got some more news here. This one's really cool. We got Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur trailer is released, and it's a animated version, and it's going to be on Disney Channel, I believe.
Really?
So I think it's going to be like a kitty. I think it's on Disney Channel. I think that's what I read.
It's definitely because they had Moon Girl and Dinosaur.
Devil Dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah, comic book came out recently because I had it in my classroom. But it's interesting that they're gonna put it on Disney show,
Disney
like on the
Channel?
Disney Channel, because it has like the word devil in it. Like not like I'm just thinking of
kids, right? Like those parents, the parents who are like
this
super,
Disney, sir.
Super conservative. Well, like we got to think about Disney, was it Disney Channel or who has that one vampire TV show that's a kid's show, and supposedly she's LGBTQ, and people went crazy. They're like, not in my kids' channels.
Oh, I have no idea.
There's always going to be those people who are going to naysay about something like that. But come on, it's such an innocent thing. And if you guys read this book, it's just such a cool story. So it's innocent, and I don't think anything of it.
No, I don't either. And I'm like, okay. And the funny thing again is the people who complain about this are the people who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take my kid to go see Deadpool.
Right. Yep.
It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, that's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. Okay, now we're gonna be getting into some stuff here. Ambrosia. Boom. Did it play? No. Boom. Right here. Spider-Man No Way Home breaks opening day record in Korea. I mean, we knew that was going to happen, right? But here's a bad one. No Way Home spoilers leak online, and they are stressing to shut it down.
Yes. I have seen more like no spoilers, like ads than I have for like any other movie.
Yeah. Zendaya and all of them, and all of the craze, all of the actors came out and actually did a PSA telling people not to spoil anything. Ignore the haters. Moana says yes. Brush off the haters. Brush them off the side. It's like just spoiler bad. Like that's why when we do spoilers, we do spoiler talk at the very end of our show. So because we did our whole show at that point. if you guys are gonna fall off and not talk spoilers, we're okay with that. You watch us most of the show. You're just gonna listen to us, talk about our plugs at the end anyway, right? So,
yeah.
What the heck? I got a weird. No, I don't want people to call me on Facebook. What the heck? I'm telling. That's so weird. I'm
Look at you ignoring the haters.
There it is, just brushing them off. There's a lot more Spider-Man news, but I don't want to get into it because then that's going to tempt me to get into it. But Ambrosia, you look like you want to say something because you got something there. What do you got?
Oh, this is my ADD kicking in. My fidget spinner that I typically have under by me broke. Mm-hmm. And so now I'm like, I need things to touch. These are posters I found hidden when I was cleaning, and I don't know who bought them for me. They're Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian posters.
Nice.
And they're so cute. Awesome. I just don't know where I got them from. Really cool. But now, Joey, since you are waiting to see No Way Home, how long are you gonna wait?
I think I'm only gonna wait about a week.
Okay.
Only just because I want to wait. I want to let the crowds die down a little bit. Because
do you think crowds will die down? Oh no, but I think we kind of talked about this that if you go in, because for one, if you go in during the day first movie showing, it probably will be super kind of quiet.
Yeah, you were telling me go the first showing on a Sunday, and I was like,
yes,
okay. Cool.
Or during the week too, because
I was thinking a Monday because so I was thinking the Monday or a Tuesday, a week after, you know what I mean, or this So this coming Monday or Tuesday, I was thinking of taking my son.
That'd be good.
So, but we're gonna go super early showing, so because we're still trying to social distance. We're still trying to do those kinds of things. We haven't really left the house in a very long time still. So hopefully watching No Way Home on Friday. Yes. So it's also really hard to get tickets and get stuff right now, Ambrosia. So I'm also gonna wait till I can be okay, cool, I can get tickets. All right, no big deal. And we literally live there's a plaza right here, right around the corner.
Nice.
So it's literally right there, the theater. So it's not a big deal. I can literally drive through and be it's too many people right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cool. I don't think I have anything else, Ambrosia, which means it's time. Oh, actually, I do have a question really quick.
Ooh, yes.
I saw on your TikTok that you brought something home. A big, huge thing in a big yellow bag. That I saw all kinds of people on TikTok that were talking about this and showing theirs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see it.
Yeah, tons of more people did that. So tell everybody what you got.
I got the coolest AT-AT set that they currently have, which is the Lego it's 3 feet tall AT-AT. You could fit 40 minifigures in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is insane. And we talked about getting it because we have the Millennium Falcon. We don't have the Star Destroyer, but we talked about getting it, but it's just so expensive. And we're we need to wait on that for a while. But then they did where you could only get Luke's Skywalker or Luke's lightsaber if you purchased this AT-AT. And we really wanted that too. But then
they had it for you?
No, but I contacted customer service because they were sold out, and I was like, ooh, but I contacted customer service, and Lego's customer service was wonderful and on top of it and super amazing. And they said that they sent it out to us. So they're apparently mailing it to us, which is super, super awesome of them.
And next issue says we need to see what's in the box. So
yeah.
So we need to see you open that thing up, and we need a time-lapse video of you putting it together until it's finished.
That's going to be a 14-hour build. It is.
We'll speed it up. We'll speed it up.
Yes.
Okay.
It is over 6,000 pieces.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy cool.
Yes.
Like when I showed my son the video of you bringing it home, he was like, "Oh my gosh, you got that!" Like he freaked out because he's a big Lego head like you.
Yeah, those are great. We weren't going to buy it, but then I want to work for a company that, like, my husband works at this really cool, like, he's an electrician, and they go all out for Christmas. So at his like holiday Christmas party, everyone gets a cash bonus, and then they have raffles, and then he won like safety person of the year, and so they gave him a gift card with like $500, and then that's how we got it. And then they gave him, and then he like won a 55-inch TV.
Oh my gosh,
like,
that's
it was
way
like
cool.
insane. And
I
then
saw him post. He's like, I made out like a bandit at my company Christmas party this year. I liked it. I said, oh man, that's hilarious.
I know. And like he told me, he's like, my party's insane. And I was like, oh, people are probably like drinking and it's crazy. And he's like, no.
He's like, come look at the back.
And then I get like so excited because I got candy for my principals. Like we got like a little like stocking full of candy.
Mug with candy in the cocoa.
Not even a mug, but we got a little like homemade stocking. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so cool. And then he's like, look at my Christmas party.
That's funny. And that's when he's cool. Like, one upper.
I know.
All right. It's that time of the episode where we talk to Ambrosia about her pull list, and she gives us the breakdowns.
Yeah.
All right, it's that part of the show where we talk about Ambrosia's pull list breakdown. Ambrosia, give us a breakdown.
Hi. All right. I think this week is a kind of like a decent week. We have the Amazing Spider-Man issue 81.
Here we go. I'm gonna pull up pictures for you guys so we can see.
Look at that. Look at you.
Look at that. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this. Oh wait, that's my face, not your face. Hold on, what the heck am I doing? Now I'm an amateur. Ambrosia, stop me.
No, but I can't get over how much I love the colors, by the way. Like,
yeah, this is
our
really
backgrounds. Cool. I love it. All right. And then we have Berserker, which is the Keanu Reeves comic. Issue number 6 is coming out. This has been a really good one. And apparently it's going to be a Netflix show. So make sure you read up on it while you can. And then I think we have the Joker is next.
I think so. Let me see. Is that the boom? That's the next one. Look at that. I hope that they're in order.
No, yeah, I think I'm pulling them. In order from what I text you. Okay. But this has been a great series with Gordon and everything. So I've loved this Joker series. So check it out. This is
a really cool cover. Really cool cover.
All of these covers have been amazing. Oh, and I didn't realize that James Tynion has been writing this as well. He's just been like on top of it this year. Yeah, and then next we have Hulk issue number 2, which is done by
another cool cover.
Yes, Ryan Otley and Donny Cates have been rocking it. I mean, this is only issue 2, but issue 1 was fabulous, especially following like Immortal Hulk. This is a great read as well. And then we have Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue number 33.
Oh, wait, that's not it. Wait, I don't have them in order.
Maybe I didn't tell you that. All right. Well, then Miles Morales issue number 33.
I have it here. Wait, do I have it? Yeah, it's...
I don't think so.
Is that it?
No, that's Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man again. Oh, wait, did I not have it? I don't think I have it, Ambrosia.
It could have been me. But...
That's my bad.
Ooh, and next... I hope you have those... Oh, I do have all the foil variants.
Of what's that?
Of Berserker. Because... Yeah, I hope your shop has. Yeah, our shop did. They had like a package deal where if you buy all 4 variants. You got a really good deal on them. So we have like all of the Berserker variants. They're beautiful. By the way, I don't get variants very often, but this one was a must-have. And then we have Star Wars High Republic. I'm really behind on Star Wars. I need to binge that. And then Primordial issue. This is issue 4. It's been interesting so far. I've heard good things about issue number 4, so I'm definitely excited for
Jeff Lemire.
Yeah,
cool.
he's also
good.
great. Yeah. And then I have May's book, issue number 4. I also need to get caught up on this. It's also Jeff Lemire.
Do you have the synopsis for this one in front of you? Because when I was looking at this one looked really interesting, and maybe we can read that off really quick.
Yeah. Stuck in an urban labyrinth of its own torment, Malconey building inspector Will and his talking canine companion fight their way through a dangerous metropolitan maze and head underground on the hunt to find his long gone daughter. So all of these covers are like this, like a maze, and it's super cool.
Wow, that is really cool.
And I've heard just fabulous things about May's book as well. Issue 1 was great. So I just need to get caught up on the last 3. I tried so hard when I was sick to read, but when your eyes are just watering, it's awful. Then we have Demon Days Rising Storm. Peach Momoko has been killing it.
Yeah.
All of her artwork is just fabulous. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures. Oh, wait, no, that one's an annual. I didn't get that one. Westlanders Wolverine, issue number 1. We haven't seen Wolverine in a while. And it's the return to the wastelands of Old Man Logan.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got this reminds me of Shogun Assassin, I don't know if anybody out there knows what I'm talking about, where he's got his baby on his back and he just fights. That's such a cool thing. Okay.
No. But yeah, so I'm excited to see some Logan, some Wolverine.
For those people who Lone Wolf and Cub. So anybody knows Shogun Assassin out there, if you have listened to Wu-Tang's Liquid Swords or the Jizz's Liquid Swords, you know what I'm talking about. There we go. Just dropping a little bit right there.
You and your Wu-Tang.
I know, right?
I love it. Then we have
children.
Newburn.
Assassins.
I've never seen that movie either.
Yeah, Shogun's Assassins. That's what it was. What was I saying? I don't know what else.
I think that's what you were saying.
Shogun Assassins. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
Wastelanders was great. Was a great cameo. Oh, has a great cameo. Who's the cameo in there?
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. Who's the cameo?
Well, it looks like they got Avengers back there, but in this, they're dead. Some of them, Hawkeye, Old Man Hawkeye.
Danny, how did you have time to read all of these already?
Right. Isn't there like a Old Man Harley too set in this time as well?
Oh, I don't know.
Or no, they're trying to do an old woman Harley or something like that to make it to kind of offset this one.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? This is like Old Man Logan. They're like doing Old Woman Harley or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, really.
All right. We have Newburn issue number 2, which is through Image Comics.
Do I not have that one either, dude? I'm slacking. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, stop! I could have also. I was voice typing. So who knows? But that one's a detective book through Image or Boom. It's Boom. And then the next one is Time. The Time Before Time, and this is a fun time traveling book.
And I don't think this one. Did this one come out?
Yes.
With Martin Freeman. Yep. He said spoilers incoming. Bruce Banner is back.
Dang. Oh, I'm excited.
Okay. They did something, I don't know, vaguely similar in a very macabre way. Okay. So yes. Cool. And then you had this one on the list too.
The thing, I didn't know what to expect reading issue number 1. Issue number 1 is fabulous. I'm stoked for issue number 2.
That's cool.
And I
and
think
then
is that
that
all?
and that was it. Yeah, and
am
then we had
I
this
good?
dropped right here, the unicorn
You
trade paperback.
yes. So make sure you guys get on Unicorn and grab the trade paperback of it. I ordered mine today
Nice.
because this is also going to be turned into a motion film.
And I've got my first issue somewhere over here. I got my first issue somewhere over there.
Cool. Yeah, I did not get my first issue, but
it's so cool. And then these ones, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. I don't know if you guys know about the Scoot line from Scout. That's it's a kids line. They've got where Unicorn is from, and that's where you've got Soulstream and all kinds of good stuff, right? But they've got this one, which is their new readers and stuff like that. They're gonna have first, second, and third stage, I guess, and they're calling it Launch. Because you can buy these in a pack of like 4s and stuff like that. And this one's so cool. And you got Super Cats here, and then where are my other ones? Do I not have my other pictures? Where did some of my pictures are missing here? But we have another one called Super. Let me see if I could pull it up here. I have them, Ambrosia, and they're not there. I don't know why they're not being pulled up.
It's the aliens.
It's the aliens. Okay, did it go to the top? Where did it go? Okay, here it goes. Boom. There we go. Bandit's Imagination and Tub Trouble. And then we've got this one here, Bandit versus Vacuum Monster.
Ooh.
Really, really cool.
I wanted to make sure I was pronounced. I overthink things. And so I was trying to pronounce back because Vacuum Monster, like, is it Vacuum Monster? I don't know, but it's Vacuum Monster, right?
It's just Vacuum Monster.
Okay, good. Because I was like, wait, it would have been 2 M's if it was separated, but then
And then Soulstream went to its second printing. And then this one went into its third printing. And I don't know if you guys know about the recount. The recount is huge right now because it's been picked up for as a series, I believe, series or television show. I mean, a movie, I believe.
It's a movie, I believe.
So it's Peter Landman is going to be directing this and writing, I believe, as well. But it's such a cool thing, so you guys definitely want to get this one. You might want to hit the Scout website because I heard that these are all sold out in at the distributor level. So really? Yeah, so you can't even get these and order them right now. They've been sold out, and this is the third printing that is sold out. So I don't know if they're gonna go in. I don't think they're gonna go do fourth printing. I don't think anybody really ever does that.
I got my trade back. I got trade paperback came in.
Yep. Oh! And then he says, Scout sent me Unicorn to review. Still reading. It's like 200 pages. Well, yes, the trade paperback is 200 pages. So awesome, it's really good. I've got it too. We have it, Ambrosia. So if you want it, we can read it.
Wait,
we have access to it because we work for Scout.
I want to put it in my classroom. I want to get the physical copy of it for my classroom because
we can make that happen. We can make that happen, Ambrosia.
Because we have magic, just like the unicorn.
Yes, and then also Third Wave 99 from Scout is pretty cool, beautiful artwork. Boom. This is right here. So I don't know if you guys know that Scout. Okay, here we go. Hold on, Ambrosia. We need to get our spelling game on. Are you ready, Ambrosia?
Ready.
Okay. So Ambrosia and hi everybody. How's it going? Oh, Moana wants to know classroom, what grade? Yes, Moana. If you don't, so Moana is new. She's been hanging out with us just today, but she's also a comic book creator. She's an indie creator. And she's got a Kickstarter. Today's her last day, so you guys make sure you go check it out.
I need to go check it out.
Hello. Ambrosia's a school teacher.
Yes, I am a learning specialist. So I work with students with learning disabilities, and I'm a big advocate for comics in the classroom. And so I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade language arts, and it's the best.
Yeah, so and it's awesome. Ambrosia does amazing work. And
oh my gosh, my kids! I posted it on TikTok yesterday, but like a group of boys just like come running into my class, and they were like, "Can we borrow some comics?" And I was like,
yes, Moana, please, if you have a link, please post your link in the chat. I'm sorry, Ambrosia.
Oh my gosh, stop. No. But no, my kids like come on their lunches to like grab comic books, or like during independent reading, like we'll go grab
That's
some
so
comics.
cool.
And
I love
it's
that.
the best. It's the best.
Oh,
so I try to have so much of the independent stuff in there. So
that's so cool. Yes, we will get into contact with you, Moana. So Ambrosia, I might have Ambrosia, let's talk. Let's connect with Moana. Maybe we can talk to her and do a little interview with her or something.
Yeah, that'd be fabulous.
Cool. Super cool. And if you guys want to go to moanatheauthor.com, and all her Kickstarter stuff is there. And maybe we should just pull that up and take a look at it, guys. What do you think? Should we look it up online right now as we
the experience isn't kicking us off yet, so yes.
And well, Ambrosia, will you please take the wheel while I type this in really quick?
Yes. Taking the wheel. Oh no.
No.
Okay, so did you know that Black Friday isn't actually the busiest shopping of the year, but it's actually the last 2 days, or the 2 days before Christmas, because everyone is so frantically trying to get Christmas presents.
That's an interesting thing.
And did you know that it takes roughly 15 years for like the average Christmas tree to grow?
I did not.
And the first Toys for Tots toy that was ever donated was a handmade wooden doll.
Whoa. Ambrosia just has these quick
every day in the class we do a random fact of the day.
That's awesome. Adventures and Moana, please forgive me. I'm going to butcher these names. And I don't know if you want to try. Adventures of Nokoa and Nohei. I'm sorry. Shadows of the Ancients. I love that. That's really cool. I really hope that I didn't butcher it very bad.
You're so sorry.
But she sent me some talking points here really quick. Let me pull those up. It's a fun mythical hardcover picture book that uncovers the secret shape-shifting legends of Hawaii, told in Hawaiian and English. Really cool. Shadows of the Ancient is a story about bravery, discovery, and loyalty among friends. In the second book of the adventure of Nokoa and Nohei series, we join these fun-loving kids on their latest expedition through the sacred waterways of majestic Waialua. Hope I didn't butcher that one too. New friends join the fun as we mix fantasy elements inspired by some of our favorites, like Lord of the Rings and Avatar. We explore Hawaii's mo'o, the guardians of our island's water sources, who often manifest as giant lizards or beautiful women. I am sorry if I butchered any of those. Forgive me. She said I was close, so but this is really, really awesome. I love this. This is so cool. So please guys, go check this out. And what beautiful colors. Look at that, Ambrosia.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I have it pulled up on mine too.
Gorgeous. I love this. Really, really, really cool. She said, nice job. Thank you. I appreciate it. Got to head out. Thank you. Thank you, Next Issue, for hanging out with us. We are going to close out the show here in a little bit. We've gone over.
I'm looking at the packages. Sorry. There's even audiobooks, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so I should suggest you guys go put that up there. And yes, I will pull the link up again. It is moanatheauthor.com. And that should pull it up to Kickstarter, and it will go send you straight there. moanatheauthor.com. Super cool, guys. Moana, here we go. MoanaTheAuthor.com. Super cool. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And Ambrosia, I do have a video really quick for the Scout books that we can talk about really fast.
Cool. Yeah, let's see it.
Because I'm very excited for these Scout books here, and I know we talked about them, but let's go ahead and play this video really fast because boom. Awesome. I love that stuff. Okay. Yeah, super cool. We did have next issue. He did talk about a little bit about Third Wave 99, and she said she didn't know Scout does kids books. Moana says, yes, Moana, they do. They have it's called Scoot. Scoot is the kids line. It's where Unicorn comes out, and we've got Soulstream and all kinds of other stuff. We've got these kids line that they're doing these kids books now. They're calling them Launch. And they're different staged readers, early readers, and stuff like that. And it's called Super Cats is one of them. And we've got another one, which is I forget the other one's name there. The Bandits, Tub Trouble, and stuff like that. So super really cool. I'm excited because I want to read those to my 1 and 3 year old. And they're just excited about comic books, and this comes straight from Richard Rivera, who heads up the Scoot line. He said that they are 8x8-inch books that are made with the same cover quality as premium comic books. So really cool, which is very much like what I've got here in my hand. Gorgeous paper stock. So super cool. Definitely gotta catch up on these stuff. But yes, Third Wave 99 just released gorgeous artwork inside. If you guys have not seen Luis's artwork, you guys are in for a treat because gorgeous book. James Hakes, the writer. Luis is the Antonio Luis is the artist. Does an amazing job. Ambrosia, can you please let everybody know this here is the subscription box exclusive? The only way you can get this one here is through the exclusive. Ambrosia, please let them know how they can get the exclusive and how much those exclusives are. Those sub boxes.
You could get our subscription box at scoutcomics.com, and if you subscribe for the first 3 months, then it is only $33.99, and that is for 12 comics, bag and boarded. And often most of those comics are either exclusives or variants. Yeah, a lot of stuff that you could only get through Scout. And or if it's a one-time purchase, then it is $35.99.
$39.99.
$39.99. So definitely sign up. It has been wonderful because it's like no hassle. You know that your comics are going to come in. Most of the time, they are almost all of the comics that come out that month. And
they're all brand new books. So you will get new. They're all new Scout books, bagged and boarded for under $50. You can't even get bagged, like literally 12 bagged and boarded books for $50 nowadays at all.
No.
So for you to get those books bagged and boarded and brand new books, brand new releases.
And variants too, like
variants, store exclusive, web exclusives, really cool. Really exciting. So you guys definitely want to go and grab yourself a Scout subscription box right now. Do it now.
And also, it has been nice because of with Diamond and some of the delays that we don't have to worry about that.
Right. Yep. You don't have to worry about the delays because this comes straight from Scout HQ. They are the ones who are bagged, boarding, and packing them and shipping them out. So definitely make sure you guys grab yourself some of that stuff and go check out the web store. They got tons of great stuff over there. They have metal covers, more premium sub boxes, like all kinds of good stuff. Ambrosia, please let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda, as well as TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes. And then starting in January, I will be on having my comic book history lesson podcast.
Yes. Again, both Ambrosia and I will be back with our respective podcasts. My podcast, The House of Indie, will be back again in 2022. Her podcast, the Comic Book History Lessons, will be back as well. I am working on getting with my buddy John P to see if we can bring back Two Scout Geeks and talk about all the cool stuff that happened with us and Scout. Since the last episode he and I put together, Ambrosia, you and I went to work for Scout. So
I know, which is
so
like
that's huge.
Insane.
It's nuts. So anyway, so make sure you guys go over there and listen to the shows that we already have out. Comic Book History Lessons for Ambrosia and House of Indie. And go check those shows out anywhere you listen to your podcasts. You can find me at Joey Galvez 1984 on Twitter, and I am on TikTok at The Geek Collective. Find us there. And if you guys are following any of Scout Comics social media, please do so, and then shoot us a line, because the people who are putting all those things out is me and Ambrosia. We are the Scout Comics social media team, so please enjoy the content that we're putting out. We enjoy doing it for you guys, and we're excited. Thank you guys for this opportunity, and Ambrosia, thanks for hanging out with me every single week.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. It's always a good time. So thanks for joining us, JL and Moana and Danny from Next Issue Podcast, and whoever else is there. Hello.
Yes, and then we always want to make sure that everybody knows about our friends over at Professor Frenzy. You guys listen to Professor Frenzy, make sure you do that. They drop an episode every Wednesday. They are an indie comics podcast. They talk about the comic books that they love. They don't review, or they just discuss the stuff they love. So go over there, check it out, and you can listen to the Professor Frenzy show anywhere you listen to your podcast with our buddy Professor Frenzy and our buddy Chris and Jerry. Amazing guys. So head on over there and listen to those guys. And JL is always streaming live on Twitch. So make sure you guys go check out them and check out Oneshi Press. Super cool stuff. They're gonna be dropping some more Kickstarters here very soon, guys. We got some more stuff coming out. Some awesome stuff from them. So thank you guys for hanging out with us and checking us out right here on Wednesday Warriors. We will see you guys next week.